Hey, how's it going? Today is 30th of March, Saturday, and we are taking a look at the market, what kind of opportunities are available in the city. Let's take a look at the council. It's something that we were been taking a look at previously when it comes to a lot of skills, investment opportunities coming to local communities, right? Let's see how we can support that. I think as of now there was only three engineering companies, massive ones perhaps. They only mentioned three perhaps. There's a subcontractors. There might be in hundreds, if not thousands, right? So let's take a look at local council and see how we can engage with this council when it comes to improving opportunities, all these kind of great things. Once that's been said, we're gonna be taking a look at Westmorland and or Furness Council, and there might be a lot of things. Most of the councils right now, Houses Council as well. There might be elections, all these kind of things. I don't know yet if that's the case with this particular council. But if anything, let's see how we can reach out to this council and start conversation. So my thoughts coming into this, I'm gonna be looking for business support and perhaps startup support and or consulting and or perhaps finding a point of contact. That's the only thing I'm looking to accomplish here. There's a lot of things that I should perhaps explain, but there isn't enough time and attention spam, all these kind of things. Only thing what's important right now is securing point of contact and perhaps conference call, and then coming in and establishing business within the area. And they might have even financial support available when it comes to establishing business and solving some of those problems, right? They should, not necessarily that they will, perhaps they should. How we can achieve that, that's a question that we should be asking right now. That would be, I'm taking a look at the council and I'm taking a look at business support. There's different potentially ways of reaching out to the council, right? So that just to name the few, that would be Share Prosperity Fund. This fund might be looking to accomplish completely different things, right? Perhaps, I don't know yet. Perhaps this particular fund would be looking, for example, invest in hard assets, right, like buildings. So perhaps that's an area what this fund is looking to solve. Business continuity, that would be addressing existing business and some issues, perhaps retaining staff, additional training, those kind of things. From there, business investment, okay. Usually the person that, or at least should, it should be a very smart person working there, so you can have quick chat with this person. It's always good. That person will be able to guide you through the process, right? But perhaps this person is very busy, not necessarily would have time to consult with everyone, right? From there, we're progressing into business premises search, right? So understanding local communities, all these kind of things, right? From there, we're progressing to Cumbria Leap Enterprise Partnership. Most likely, some of the services have been outsourced to different companies. I think that's the case here, but I don't know yet. From there, we're progressing into perhaps what's happening within the area. That would be curious, but I don't know yet. I don't know how that's something that's some of the things that's going on there. From there, Borderland Inclusive Growth Deal. Don't really know that much about what this fund is or initiative is about, as well as business hub and conference venues. Okay. It's something that I was taking a look at yesterday. I can share some information, but that information will be very sensitive, so not necessary. But there is some opportunities there. From there, progressing into business improvement districts. Okay. So there would be just name a few areas how can engage with the team when it comes to establishing business. That you just need to find the point of contact and how you're gonna do that, and if the person will be able to respond, there might be a lot of opportunities, if not right now, in the future when it comes to doing business, right? Or at least it should. At least say that would be perhaps engineering challenges, skills development of the local areas and communities. There might be something going on, right? First fund we can take a look at UK's Share Prosperity Fund and Rural England Prosperity Fund. Okay. Sure. That's excellent name. And we're gonna be taking a look at projects in 2023, 24, 25. If anything, there might be a lot of information. Usually, some of those funds were allocated to very particular projects, which is great. It's not what we're looking for. We're looking to find a person, someone who is capable of making decisions. That's it. That's only if we can have a chat with this person. If we can do that, today is Saturday, so perhaps everyone's having fun. I don't know, it's about Easter soon. Everyone's having fun, which is great. But if we can find perhaps, I would say 5 people, if we can reach out within this council about roughly about 5 people, 3, 5. So usually my numbers that I go by, about 20% of people are only working with the council. 80% are just there. Meaning, if 20% only working and 80% is just there in the council, we need to find someone from 20%. That means if you will reach out to 5, perhaps one person will respond to your email. That's it. We can achieve that. That would be great. Okay, so we got roughly about one person. I think that there might be general inquiries within the council, so perhaps that would be 2 people. Third person, that would be perhaps some services that council would outsource to private companies. I think that's the case here. And then it's something that's called LEAP, and that would be enterprise partnerships. Let's take a look at business support, and if there is startup support, let's jump on startup support. What kind of information would be able to find? Let's secure a conference call. Okay, so there's. I thought that's the case. Usually it's a private business, but startup support is kick off in business. It's free, fully funded. Okay. I don't know this guy. By the way, I don't know any of these organizations, but usually that's the case. There's some private people doing different things, but it's if it's free, it's great. I guess let's see if we can reach out to this organization. But I don't know. I don't know any of these organizations because we have started with a council. From council, we have progressed into a different network. I think it's called Leap Network, and now we are progressing into a third person, right? So I'm not supporting any of those. We're just looking to secure 5 people. If we can do it, that's great. Let's see if we can reach out to this organization. I'll do that in the background. I'll come back to you. Council website. I think it's council's responsibility. If anything, that's the case. And let's secure another 3 or 4 people from a council. There's a Leap network, and this network is offering, or there's a point of contact information for many people. But I don't know this network. I don't know these people. Perhaps they're looking to work. It might be considered smart. I do understand what they're doing. If they can, if someone has an issue, they would prepare entire program, and perhaps by preparing entire program, they would be able to address ongoing issues, right? So perhaps that's the structure that they operating with. But either way, I'll try to reach out to these people, see if I can say hi. That will be a leap. So perhaps we had perhaps 3, and let's try to find another 2 within the council if it's something we can accomplish within today's videos, and perhaps progress to let's do one more video. Let's take a look at business investing, since we more than likely are going to be looking to secure, as of now, our initial conference call. And during initial conference call, we're going to be taking a look at startup. They're defining as advice, right? Perhaps finance. Not this. I don't know. Let's see. They would say advice. We can start with advice how to receive finance, and we're going to be taking a look at it, just because this issue would be navy or energy production, perhaps. That would be within, from what I understand, it's a borough council. I think other councils have a lot to offer. Aden might be known for tourism and or other industries, right? I don't know other. Perhaps a lot of things happening with the other councils as well. But in this case, we're going to be taking a look at the borough only, right? Planning to invest in advanced manufacturing in northern west of Finland or Cumbria, right? There's government's initiatives when it comes to free ports, right? So when we take a look at a large scale output and or manufacturing, perhaps first, but this program is going to be running until 2031 free ports. So perhaps some of the initiatives might be logistically more feasible to do there. But if anything, let's see if we can stay high this council when it comes to manufacturing within local communities, and let's see if we can find a point of contact as well. More than likely, there are already existing players in the market, so no, it won't necessarily be very easy to enter some of those markets due to already existing players. So let's progress and let's come back to your first page, and let's try to find another way of how we can potentially engage with council. Not necessarily council is going to be motivated. go motivated, but either way, let's try to find another couple of points of contact how we can engage with the council, right? There's another way that would be Cumbria Business Growth Hub and Rural Growth Network. Let's see how we can potentially engage with the team, and we're gonna be looking for point of contact, and we're gonna be approaching as a startup support. Let's see if we can find a consultant, mentor, advisor, whatever. Anything works. The person is local within the area, and if the person understands what he's doing, it, it's the only thing about it. It can be man, woman. It doesn't. All these kind of things doesn't matter. I had recently filled in so many different forms. They would ask me for so many different questions, odd questions. So it doesn't matter. Can I find this person? It's the only thing that matters. There is a contact information there when it comes to business support. Perhaps this network might be there, and if not, let's try to reach out to this network. And there might be another way of reaching out to this network or council. Let's come back to council's website and let's try to find another way and the last way how we're gonna try to reach out to council when it comes to beginning operating within the area. I wish I were to be able to find investing in the area. If there would be a point of contact information, someone with regards to investing, the unbiased person there would be great. There wasn't able to find that. So usually that's a person myself or others would consider speaking to. Let's take a look at this opportunity. It's kind of interesting, not necessarily what we are looking for, but that's a opportunity to say the least. It's something that's called inclusive growth deal, and within this deal, they have a plan, which is always good. At least some people within the area has a plan. The experience and distillery in Wooler, so they have recently purchased distillery. Even that would be great. Perhaps we can engage with this distillery and perhaps do some great things together. Even that would be fun. But if anything, let's see if we can find a point of contact. If not, there is a point of contact. Okay, let's try to reach out to you. Something that's called, this program would be Borderlands. Okay, inclusive growth deal. So I don't know. Let's try to reach out to this team. And the last one, if there would be a contact information, if I would be able to reach out to this team, perhaps it's worth taking time. We just have a million things to do other than reading all this information, right? I'll be looking to reach out to the team, and if I can secure a conference call, they're looking to achieve. I don't know. This seems like they have T-Rex, which is great. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I'll try to reach out to the team, right? Perhaps worth mentioning, right? So even if I'm taking a look at distillery, right? Perhaps there are already existing businesses and they already have existing opportunities, right? So I could either help them with existing opportunities, or I can offer my own projects, right? If I were to offer my own projects and helping and improving local communities with those projects, who I need to get in front of? Prime Minister, who I need to get in front of, other than local communities, and say hi first. And perhaps they already do a million things, right? And not necessarily I'm interested in those gigs. I can help with what they're already doing, but I'm more interested in my own projects. Once that's been said, let's close this video on that. Thanks for watching. See you next one.